Grenada SpiceMas.
I feel there's no other country genuinely that could compete. And this is coming from a Bajan that grew up in Grenada for over 20 years. This is not coming from anyone that is like oh yeah, I just come and I experience this and I put it in my country. Because as a Bajan, I could tell you, I don't know
marketing.
why. I don't even know why. We don't go on TikTok, and when you go on Instagram, any social media platform, for some other reason, but mass on a whole, I genuinely could tell you this as a Bajan, and I have a lot of Bajan friends that if they hear this and they end up being viral, they go literally agree on this. Barbados does not have mass. The closest thing we have to mass is called, I think is no. I think it's called, I don't know, it's puff or color or something like that. It's basically powder paint. There's nowhere close to what Grenada has. So out just getting this out of the way, Grenada does not market their mass as international standards, which is why a lot of people always see jab and say, oh my god, I play the blood Jesus, and it's like people don't understand about jab. Jab is meant to basically, what is the proper word looking for? It is a way to basically mock colonizers that basically was saying that, oh, we are the devil and this and that. It's basically a celebration in a sense. That's why I say Grenada do not market it. We do not care about marketing to the international standard. Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, they do that because they try to make it look as something appealing in a sense. The same way how you would do a Michelin star kind of cuisine versus I went by the river and cook that on a cold pot and make some food by the river. There's two different standards. We don't care about this and that is supposed to have this specific meal or this specific ingredient. We don't care about that. Grenada Mass do not start from July. As somebody that has stayed here for years, it doesn't start from July. People think it starts from the launch of SpiceMas. If we get very technical, it starts when all the parishes have their own specific parish celebration. St. Mark's Day, St. Patrick's Day, all of them have their celebration, Saraka, things like that. But you see when SpiceMas already start, 29 June. The 29th of June is when you will see, you will get a glimpse of what SpiceMas is, because that's when the artists and them really start coming out with a heavy song. And all of these fetes, the standard of these fetes and them not set right. And the thing is, Grenadians don't have an off button. I don't understand. But the Grenadian spirit is something that I really feel as though all the pure slaves, like the pure passionate slaves that had the spirit of wanting to excel, came to Grenada. And I gotta tell you, Grenada's mass in its peak started Bacchanal Friday. Bacchanal Friday, you know what Bacchanal Friday is? That's Soca Monarch final. I literally felt the ground shaking under me when Kerry came and did this performance and Booba. I watched and I was like, hold on. So all these years I watching this on TV and seeing because you see, I step all the time. What you see on TV versus what you see in person is completely two different things. I never go in Soca Monarch, and this year, so let me go Soca Monarch. I go and I literally, and the stadium is a strong stadium. I felt the ground under me vibrating and moving. Like we had a mini earthquake. You're seeing the drones, you're seeing the fireworks going up, and it's like, Jesus. You see it on TikTok of never understand what power Soca Monarch is until you come to Grenada. And it's like, people just trying to gas up something. I was there, so I could tell you this is my first year. Me and my best friend came back from Soca Monarch at 7 a.m. I went home. I took a nap. We went up to Pure White after 11. We go on the back of a truck to Pure White. Pure White starts at 2 a.m. We see Young Brother, we see Lady Lava, we see Kerry, we see Boba, we see Lava Man. Pure White is a different vibe. Now you see, I tell you something. You see from the Friday mass start. Saturday is Pure White. And then there's our cruises. You see the Monday, oh god. This is where Bacchanal start. Usually Guav is do the Tuesday. She's either choose between Guav the Tuesday, Sottes the Tuesday, Grenville or St. David's. Victoria early or nothing. Tongue. From the time we reach by Hubbard's, the Monday. From the time we reach by Hubbard's, jab in a line going straight.
Carnage.
From the time we pass Carnage, we going on by the port. The only jab we seen every type of mass you can find. Mud mass. You're thinking about normal juve. You think about the people them that just want to get on and play. And tongues mass have like 5 or so trucks. They don't have one truck. 5 or so trucks, one after the other. Tongue done. You see, by after 3, people starting to prepare to go and play like a fancy mass, pretty mass. Then in the night time, Monday night mass in tongue is different. After that, you either decide to go home and rest, or you play Monday night mass all the way through. Tuesday, as I say, you have a variety of options. Grenville, St. David's, Guave, Sotters. You decide to go Sotters because Sotters closer to home. Lord God, who tell me go Sotters? I never in my life decide and tell myself I jump from 7 o'clock in the morning. I finish playing mass at 3 o'clock in the evening. Sotters people, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Sotters people play a mass different too. People just play a different kind of mass. And the thing is, this is my first year playing jab. I genuinely didn't like it at first.
Okay, I'm talking about the real jab.
No.
Impression of it.
Oh no, 100% with it. I think of it because the reason for my reason for jab is different from other people for a reason for jab.
Yeah, exactly.
Other people's reason for jab is just they like to celebrate the old oil and they like to do all the like outlandish things. With me, I think it's like paying homage to our ancestors that went through a lot of shit in slavery.
Yeah, the mockery.
Yeah, because I don't know if a lot of people know about history. Like I am not that old. I'm 27. That being said, I know a lot about slavery in the sense that a lot of colonizers used to basically try to humiliate us, make us feel as though we were like, shit. And in a sense, a lot of our culture, not saying that this is the definitive factor of Grenadian culture. Like with me, I grew up on back and neck, I grew up on chicken feet. A lot of our ancestors used to get fed this in a sense because they looked at us as less than and things like that. We still keep that up to this culture. And in a sense, I don't feel as though we should lose that part of our DNA. I don't think of it as, oh, it's an evil thing. I always look at it as you paying respect to your ancestors, you're paying, you're just being respectful of what they went through to make us live in the kind of way we can live right now. I mean, a lot of African Americans, I gotta be honest, a lot of African Americans lost their essence. And I get to find out something the other day I didn't even know. The reason why black people season their food so passionately is because the same scraps you used to get from the colonizers, we used to get rotten foods, and the only way we could have make it taste good is to add a lot of spices and things there, so it could have been edible. So, in a sense, I don't look at jab as evil. I mean, some people do take it way too far with the animal cruelty, I can understand, and like, you take a yard full and you give a yard full of alcohol and then you pierce it with jewelry. Like, no, I don't feel as though that is necessary. But in the sense of oil, a lot of people disagree on this. Some people don't agree with oil. Some people decide to use charcoal. Some people decide to use black paint. I mean, if I be, I can't argue. Hey, this is part of my culture, but it's not 100% my culture. So I can't go and just say, okay, cool, just stop the oil use. But in a sense, I play jab this year and I play jab again next year. I ain't gonna lie, jab actually is fun, because I feel as though I don't even know how to explain it. You have to jump jab to understand what jab actually is like. Like Juve, like I feel the closest thing to jab is mud mass. Like when you play like with the red mud all over your skin, yeah, like that's the closest thing. That's raw culture. But if we're talking about like Juve, I ain't gonna lie, I've been playing Juve for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Like paint, I'm talking about the paint Juve. I ain't talking about like just going up and jump and don't want to get rushed by people. Jab is a different type of fun.
Yeah, different energy.
It's like a, to me, jab in a sense, I feel the best thing jab pairs with is drums, which they do. They beat drums.
Yeah, man.
I feel so that's when you invoke, and it has to be, like, I don't know if people understand about frequency.
This is what I like in it.
I don't know if people understand about frequencies.
Every time you hit that
you have to like invoke the proper frequency. Because if you invoke the improper spirit, that's sorry for you. But jab with the drums and the chains are a necessary part of it. Jab is the best thing. Jab is greater than. Other than that, the drums, the chains, the oil, the horns are essential. If you are not, and this might sound kind of slightly racist, if you are not Grenadian, don't go and try to attempt to go and play Juve 2 days in a row. Trust me, it take me a lot of years of building up, and plus I work out too, so weeks before Juve, I had to build up that kind of stamina to be able to play Juve. Your feet go hot till the first day. Do not drink rivers. Stay away from rivers. Stay away from Woodman. Stay away from any Grenadian strong rum. Please just drink a normal. If you go drink Hennessy, drink Hennessy. Cause I promise to you, Grenadians is the kind of people, they don't chase alcohol. Half the time they don't. The real jab don't chase alcohol. Secondly, they just drink out of a calabash. Thirdly, they just, if they mix it rum and they chase it rum, it's a hint of chaser. Other than that, stay hydrated. That sun is going to kill you. And for the love of God, just enjoy yourself, because I promise you, Notting Hill Carnival cannot compare. The carnival that's happening in the US cannot compare. I don't care if all countries come together, it is not going to be the same feeling. Spice, I am going, and every Grenadian could agree on this. This year's SpiceMas was by far the best. Not a single song this year that was a skip. There's some songs I didn't like as much. Lil Kerry, Murray, Terra, Vaughn, Boba. That's a few of the powerhouses this year that drop a good amount of songs. This is one of the best jab songs this year. You go here.
When you hear
One Nation, One Jab.
The beginning of the
I said,
music, whoa.
I said, this the rhythm itself.
Yeah.
Everybody that sing on that rhythm was a good one. Temptress did her thing on that.
Yeah.
It was she did a song geared towards the people that play steel pan. Oh, don't get me started. The Monday tongue, we playing jab, drums beating, and a truck of steel pan has passed playing. I said, what kind of thing is this? I said, wait, what are they going on this year, boy? This year was by far the healthiest year. The only one complaint, I said, wait, hold on, where this energy was last year? This year was just total mass. I ain't gonna even lie. There was, as I say, it was, and of course, one of the best songs to ever be produced by the best producer of this year. Rest in peace to Billy Vibes.
Oh, Billy Vibes.
Now Billy Vibes created the road match song that literally is, there's only literally two songs from SpiceMas in Grenada this year that literally everyone knows. Well, excluding Boba, respect to Boba, Kerry and Murray. Don't give me started Export. Export did his shit. I ain't gonna lie. Export had 5 people in the finals this year. Export deserve the ego he have right now. 2 for Power, which is LED, and Muddy, Mr. Golden, Shotpree. I think Shotpree for Flowers, Dash. I think it was somebody. I think it's even more than 5. I think it's like 7 people.
Yeah, man, he good at what he does.
Like no Export and next guy that's always creating best beats. I want to pay respect to these because these producers is really what make these songs for them do even good.
Billy Vibes.
But Billy Vibes, when Billy Vibes go, I was like, nah, like, and I'm going to say this right now, whoever get offended, that is their business. There is no other Grenadian producer that can replicate Billy's vibe. Billy Vibes do one thing that can literally, if you hear this soca, you know it's Grenadian soca. The oil pan drum, you know, say, you know the same oil pan them you have on the side of the road? That store them oil on them. If you listen to any Billy Vibes song, he always has a little, and you could hear it in the background. It's like, Jesus, man. The drum and the conch shell, you know it's Billy Vibes. Export and Impulse. Export and Impulse, they have a more international sound. When you hear Bouquet by Shotpree, or you hear Viral Again.
But remember, you can actually tell this is Grenadian music even if you're deaf.
BPM.
Oh my word.
The BPM alone. The same way you could tell a Dominic. You could same way you could tell Dominica.
A particular, oh man, when you hear that, it's like.
I ain't gonna lie.
Whether you're deaf, you can hear it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking forward to next year. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to it, but this year was a great year. It was a really great year.